Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we are going to learn the most important quotations used by authors. Now let us get into the questions. First one, imitation is suicide. Emerson. Second question, though this be madness, yet there is a method in it. This quotation was used by Shakespeare. Third question, prejudice is the child of ignorance. William Hazlitt. Fourth question, take care to get what you like, or you will be forced to like what you get. G.B. Shaw. George Bernard Shaw. Fifth question, my heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. This was used by William Wordsworth. Sixth, reading maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Francis Bacon. Seventh, we are but dust and shadow. Horace. Eighth, I am a man more sinned against than sinning. Shakespeare. Ninth, all art is but imitation of nature. Seneca. 10th, in charity there is no excess. Francis Bacon. 11th, whom the gods love die young. Byron. 12th, all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. William Shakespeare. 13th, a sound mind in a sound body. Juvenal. 14th, tears are the silent language of grief. Voltaire. 15th, I can resist everything except temptation. Oscar Wilde. 16th, men love to wander and that is the seed of science. Emerson. 17th, riches are for spending. Francis Bacon. 18th, humankind cannot bear very much reality. T.S. Eliot. 19th, religion is the opium of the people. Karl Marx. 20th, proper study of mankind is man. Alexander Pope. 21st, I came, I saw, I conquered. William Shakespeare. 22nd, a crowd is not a company and faces are but a gallery of pictures. Francis Bacon. 23rd, he was like the cock who thought the sun had risen to hear him crow. George Eliot. 24th, uneasy lies the head that wears a crown. Shakespeare. 25th, to be or not to be. William Shakespeare. 26th, one may smile and be a villain. Shakespeare. 27th, earth is the right place for love. Robert Frost. 28th, brevity is the soul of wit. Shakespeare. 29th, knowledge is power. Bacon. 30th, man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. J.J. Rossi. 31st, be absolute for death, either death or life shall be there by the sweater, by be the sweeter. Shakespeare. 32nd, all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. George Orwell. 33rd, when sorrows come, they come not in single spice, but in battalions. Shakespeare. 34, it's noble to be good. 35th, labor conquer everything. Virgil. 36, nature never did betray the heart that loved her. William Wordsworth. 37, nature to be commanded must be obeyed. Francis Bacon. 34th question, it's noble to be good. This was used by Shakespeare. 38th, the river is within us. The sea is all about us. T.S. Eliot. 39, self-preservation is the first law of nature. Samuel Butler. 40th, studies serve for delight, for ornament, and for ability. Francis Bacon. 41, familiarity breeds contempt in children. Mark Twain. 42nd, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Alexander Pope. 43rd, youth means love. Robert Browning. 44, knowledge comes but wisdom lingers. Tennyson. 45th, Venus smiles not in a house of tears. Shakespeare. 46. Who opines that the addition of strangeness to beauty constitutes the romantic temper? Pater. 47. Ode to Evening had been described by Stopford Brooke as a prophecy of the nature poetry to come in the future. 48. The following lines, heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter, are written by John Keats. 49. Which poem of Keats has been described by Gerard as the epitome of romantic temper? La Bella Damson's Mercy. 50th. In which poem of Tennyson do you find this line? To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. Ulysses. 51. Where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes and now new love pine at them beyond tomorrow. These lines are from Keats' Ode to Nightingale. 52. God is in his heaven and all is well with the world. These lines are written by Robert Browning. 53. Shakespeare was of us, Milton was for us, Burns, Shelley were with us. They watched from their graves. These lines were written by Robert Browning. 54. I gave commands, then all smiles stopped together. These lines are from Browning's My Last Duchess. 55. Sophocles long ago heard it on the again, and it brought into his mind the turbid ebb and flow of human misery. These lines are from Arnold Stover Beach. 56. Other abide a question, thou art free, who is paid a tribute in the line? John Milton. 57. Good fences make good neighbors. This line is taken from Mending Wall by Robert Frost. 58. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? These lines reveal Shelley's optimism in the poem Ode to West Wind. 59. The course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood. These lines occur in Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night's Dream. 60th. Lord, what fools these mortals are. These words are spoken by Puck in Midsummer's Night's Dream. 61st. 61. The lunatic, the love, and the poet are of imagination all compact. These words are spoken by Theseus in A Midsummer's Night's Dream. 62. Men have died from the time to time, and worms have eaten them. These are the words of Rosalind in As You Like It. 63. Sweet are the uses of adversity. This line occurs in As You Like It. 64. Sense teeth, sense eyes, sense taste, sense everything. These words are spoken by As You Like It. 7 Ages of Man, Old Age is described. These words were used in As You Like It. Yes. And 7 Ages of Man, Old Age. Here old age is described through these lines. 65. There was never anything so sudden but the fight of two rams and Caesar's threshold bag of I came, saw and overcame. These words are spoken by Celia in As You Like It. 66. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. These are the words of Polonius. 67. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. From loan often loses both itself and friend, and borrowing the edge of husbandry. These are the words of Polonius from Hamlet. 68. I must be cruel only to be kind. These are the words of Hamlet. 69. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. These are the words of Hamlet. 70. His continence, like the richest alchemy, will change the virtue and to worthiness. These words from Julius Caesar are spoken by Casca. 71. The roads, he reads much, he is a great observer, and he looks quite through the deeds of men. Julius Caesar speaks these words. 72. It is not in our stars but in ourselves that we are underlings. These are the words of Cassius. 73rd. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. These lines occur in Twelfth Night. 74. He is a very singular character. I assure you, among women of reputation, he is the modest man alive. But his acquaintance give him a very different character among creatures of another stamp. About whom are these words spoken by Miss Neville in Goldsmith's She Stoops to Conquer? Mr. Christopher Marlowe. 75. She sat like Patience on a monument smiling at grief. These lines are from Shakespeare Twelfth Night. 76. Who defined essay recep- as a receptacle for detached thoughts? Francis Bacon. 77. The Wasteland is a crossword puzzle of synthetic literary chronology and a spurious verbal algebra. Who said this? Wyndham Lewis. 78. Who is the writer of God Made the Country and the Man Made the Town? William Cooper. 79. France standing on the top of nature, seeming born again. These lines occur in the prelude. 80th. Hell is a city much like London. This is said by B.B. Shelley. 81. Who wrote, For their sake tobacco I would do anything but die? Charles Lamb. 82nd. Who said, I have a smack of Hamlet myself, if I may so? T.S. Coleridge. 83. It is strange but true, for truth is always strange, stranger than fiction. Who wrote this? Byron. 84. She was a heroine whom no one but myself will much like. Whom does Jane Austen refer to? Emma. 85. A cynic is a man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. Who wrote these words? Oscar Wilde. 86. Who expressed the opinion the complexity of the modern poetry is the result of the complexity of the modern life? T.S. Eliot. 87. For art's sake alone, I would not face the toil of writing a single sentence. Who wrote this? George Bernard Shaw. 88. The error of evaluating a poem by its emotional effects is known as affective fallacy. 89. We are such stuff as dreams are made on. These words are spoken in The Tempest by Prospero. 90th. God is in heaven, all is well with the world. These lines were written by Robert Browning. 91. Who is the author of the following lines? Wives are young men's mistress, companions in middle ages, nurses in old age. Francis Bacon. 92. Was this the face that launched 1,000 ships? On the words of are the words of Christopher Marlowe in Dr. Faustus. 93. That he knew small Latin and less Greek was said about William Shakespeare. 94. To be or not to be are the words of Hamlet in a soliloquy. 95. Not that I love Caesar less, but that I love Rome more. These are the words of Brutus in Julius Caesar. 96. Who made the observation Milton was of the devil's party without knowing it? William Blake. 97. Who described Bacon as the wisest, brightest, meanest of mankind? Alexander Pope. 98. Who called B.B. Shelley a beautiful, ineffectual angel? Matthew Arnold. 99. Love is not love which alters when it alternation finds. The author of the above lines is Shakespeare. 100. He prayeth best who loveth best all things both great and small. These lines occur in the rhyme of Asian Mariner. 101. They also serve who stand and wait is a line from Milton. 102. Who wrote Great wits are sure to madness alight? John Dryden. 103. The observation the poetry is in the pity, all a poet can do is to warn is made by Wilfred Owen. 104. In which play of Shakespeare does the following line occurs? Ripeness is all. King Lear. 105. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. These are the words of Duncan. 106. Who said Shakespeare has only heroines and no heroes? Ruskin Bond. 107. No nightingale did ever chant more welcome notes to weary bands of travelers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. These lines occur in Wordsworth, The Solitary Reaper. And this is all for this video. Guys, I hope this would be very helpful for your net set and competitive exams. So please kindly like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you so much.